So welcome to the first episode of TREXTalk, and today we are very honored to invite somebody who you definitely have seen him somewhere, sometime on the TV. And let's welcome Mr. Benjamin Heng. Most of us actually knows if you actually seen Benjamin on TV, on the big screen, all that. Okay, he is also one of the property agents in Singapore. So today we're actually very honored to have him over here. So just to have some Q&A questions, so that you guys out there can get to know him even more. Okay. So Benjamin, so what's the proudest moment that you have in your property journey in the real estate career?
Career, wow. I think I haven't reached my proudest yet because I haven't gotten platinum award.
Okay.
The one coming. But I would say when I help a client, one of my clients who is a very savvy investor, and he has many properties. So after that, he cannot buy residential properties already. Then we switched to commercial. Then there was one time he bought this shop house in Kilimat Road, and he reaped a very handsome profit. So with this client, after that he really got nothing to buy already. I actually advised him to go look for overseas properties.
Okay.
Then we went to Malaysia, KL. So I think quite proud at the time because I actually helped him to change his portfolio, not only in Singapore but also in Malaysia.
Okay.
So he managed to do that and he flipped also.
So is he still currently holding on to the Malaysian property?
Yes, but he became even smarter. He went to Japan and buy himself.
So next round, I think you can also introduce to him. I think the recently company actually
Yes.
does to look into
UK.
Property in UK, which is in Manchester. So I think that is also quite a great deal. If let's say if we do have a client who actually wants to buy something overseas, because in Singapore context, if you were to buy, you have to pay like additional buy stamp duty, all that. So I think it's also a great way to connect with your client, and then of course to recommend them on some other things that may suit their portfolio. Okay. So next up, okay. So is working in such a competitive industry very tough? So have you ever thought of giving up?
Wow, many times. If you all know, newspaper has put many times articles on the newspaper that actually property agents, we have the highest numbers of mental problems.
Oh really?
Stress level very high.
Stress is definitely yes lah.
In fact, I'm actually on 3 days MC now, but I still got to work because we got new launches this Saturday. Yeah, so a lot of people think, wow, property agent make a lot of money, but they don't know the kind of work. See my boss here, he works damn hard. You see, not only got to go viewings or make sure the downline got results and all. Now he still got to make videos leh. So I don't want to be actor anymore, but now he wants to be actor.
Okay.
Yeah. So many times I really want to give up because I think but throughout my 17 years, I've learned to sometimes let go and manage yourself lah. Of course, I can manage better now because sometimes when we get into that gear, right, it's like you just keep going and going. Then you hit one time, you just thought, wow, I want to stop for a while. I'm sure we know that, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's always ups and downs in the real estate industry. You can be sometimes a couple of months you are actually hitting your targets, then suddenly you have a dry month which you are not closing anything, then you suddenly have all those negative thoughts that comes in. So I think this is a part and parcel of the industry. So you just have to continue to work hard. So I think that's more important.
Very common because sometimes you see the agents 1-2 months not around. Wow. I don't know whether it's because they hit a roadblock or they already platinum many months lah, and then they can enjoy.
Maybe. Yeah, correct. Okay. So next up, selling property is no longer easy. Okay, we are expected to actually multitask all the time.
Yes.
So what is the toughest thing of being a property agent that most people actually don't know about?
I think with technology these days, we like what we are doing now. There are different types of marketing. when we first started out, it was just newspapers. You just need to advertise on newspapers. That's it. Or maybe flyers are very effective. But these days it's not enough because the consumers might not even open their own letterbox. Like it's maybe the helpers or what. Newspapers. Who reads them now? It's more social media, on online marketing and all, which can be very costly. And we have to, but still do it lah. So I think it's not easy. So to me, it's finding the leads that we have to constantly think. If you're asking me, what is the toughest? But one advice lah to the newer ones, especially the new ones joining me soon, is that not to worry because you got no money coming in. The old school way still works, right, bro?
Yeah, definitely. The old school ways definitely still work. So I think very, very importantly in today's market, if anybody who is actually starting out in the real estate career, very simple. If you got no money to start this business, never mind. You just need to use a lot of time, because the time is actually to exchange for money. Okay. So of course, by then you already make your first pot of money. Okay, then you use the money to exchange for time. Very simple as that one. So as a start, brand new agent, all that, I think if you were to come into this industry itself, then definitely use the time to exchange for money first. Any horror story that you actually encountered during this whole real estate career?
Horror stories as in 贵 that kind
精彩的啦。Like horror story.
Okay lah, I mean, I don't believe in horror stories.
Okay.
Christian ma,
Yeah.
But horror stories, agents, sellers. Okay, I think I've kena many times this kind of cases, but one particular one that I remembered very clearly was there was one time I stayed in this condo. I won't say names lah. Then this neighbor asked me to help advertise. He wanted to sell. Then he very with me one, right? Then I didn't sign exclusive lah. I said, since we know each other so well lah. Then in the end, another agent came to view leh. After that lah, undercut me, went to contact the seller lah, and then they closed the deal without telling me.
Okay.
The agent is wearing that color one. No, I'm just saying, yeah. So, a lot of horror stories are that consumers don't know, or rather the public wouldn't know.
Yep, correct.
Yeah, then this is just one story.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different kind of encounters that we have over the years. So of course, there'll be some weird prospect out there can just probably ghost you, this one will become horror story. Ghosted you after like meet up with you, have a presentation, after it ghosted. Yeah, so there's also nasty clients out there as well. But of course, end of the day, I believe most of the clients out there are actually very, very nice consumer, nice prospect for us to give our professional advice to them. So before we end off this session, this episode, any last advice that you want or tips you want to share with probably like new agents or to the public?
Many. For new agents, come join us because you can, we can, everybody can in PropNext. Okay, come join us. For consumers, don't wait already. Y'all wait until when? Contact any of us at Eric Yeo Division. No. District. Alamak. Contact any one of us and we'll give you very valuable advice.
Alright, Ken, we'll see you. Take care.
Divisions, yeah.